Hey Justin, how are you? How's your day going? How's your day going? Like a long week to me. Not a long week. I thought, you know what Heaven said? I thought that was you. Hey, Jeremy, sweetie, grab the leg, Jeremy. You know what Heaven said? For some reason, when I subscribe to the channel, something seems like it might be Heaven said. Okay. How you doing, Heaven said? Grab the leg, Jeremy. Come on. Oh, Lord, it's going Everybody's all quiet today. Why is it quiet? Grab the leg. Come on. We all family. That's right. Connect to one another. If you don't have each other. Show some love. Spread the love. How can we sit here falling over or nothing? As soon as I get online, somebody call. Make sure y'all connect with it. Let me know. Where are you, Jeremy? Or are you two spots? How's the weather where you're from? right now, my windows with sleep wonderful. Like you wake up in the morning, it's cool. You need a jacket. What about now? You need the air conditioner. Rain, bad storms. Yeah, Jeremy, that police is having sex. Or you need to connect to that page. Y'all so quiet. I have to round up some of the things. Let's see if I can set them. Did anybody use a couple of subscribers within the last week and then got okay. Okay, I will, Miriam. I write your name down now. Hey, girl. You got them eyeballs. your day going? You chilling? On the road? What you doing? If y'all don't have the word, he's a good supporter. He hasn't started doing commentary yet, but he's a good, great supporter. Beyonce. Okay, Miriam, we got you. I'm gonna check out one of your videos now on your page. Miriam said, let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go. Jared, I need you. You can hear me? Oh, it's real windy. We got hey, Purple Love. We are from 2 to 8. We have a tornado watch here. It's been bad storm here. Come on up, Purple Love. Nobody want to come to the stream. Come on up on the yard so we can learn. It's blowing your truck the world. I'd be scared of that big truck in the wind blowing like that. slowing down my internet. I got another device from the TV. Where did you drop the cup? Dog so. Okay, Miriam, I got you. I got you. Thank you so much. I got you. Don't do that. Come on, you. This is Miriam's video I'm watching. Everybody still quarantined? Yeah, the wind is blowing and stuff with the fire. We'll be here for a whole after. Get some rest for me. Thank you, Jen, for watching the channel while I eat that video. Girl, so he said, which page you want to be featured? This one you came in, or the doctor page? Which one would you like to feature? And I'll just give you up here all day. Let those out. Jeremy. And a catcher. Everybody else can get on help each other. Go ahead and show love. Look at a video all the way through. Leave a genuine comment, and the love will be returned. And for right now, if you do not have Gems 28, please check it out. Show some love. Show some love. This is our featured page for today. Watch the video, make a genuine comment, and he will return love. Kevin said, what page you want to be featured? telling you.
Hey, I think I can hear you. Did you fix it? Oh, there's an echo. Do you have anything in the do you have a pair of earbuds?
Okay.
You gotta turn off the stream audio. I think you're listening to your own stream, maybe. The latency sounds just like it. So mute the audio on the stream itself. That'll fix the echo. Mm-hmm. Sounds like I found my claws. Cat scratch fever.
Did that help any?
Well, it sounds like you have your okay. Hello? Yeah. It stopped echoing. Oh, that helped. Wait. Wait, is that me? Let me see. Oh my gosh, it probably is me. I forgot I had it now. That's my fault. Blame it on the cat. It was me. No echo now. You could say something. Come back. It was my fault. I had mine running. And I was hearing an echo. It was probably only me that was hearing an echo. Because it's not feeding through my mic. So you probably didn't even hear what I was hearing. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was my fault. Come back. It was all my fault. I'm so sorry. I forgot to mute the stream. And you were having audio issues, so I didn't even dawn on me that it was my fault. It didn't even dawn on me that it was my fault.
Can anyone hear me now?
Sound perfect. What happened? We got Jeff Dillman Jervis. Sincerely yours. How are you doing? Wow. I need to make my kids some cereal. They said we want cereal. And I came and rated you. You were like, you were struggling. You were sounding great. What happened? Did you get kicked out? I mean, you StreamYard's being in a butt sometimes. Sounds good to me. Is that you just couldn't hear me, maybe? Test. Yeah, it's working. I can tell I'm working. I can hear my own echo. I know it was me. I know you guys can hear me. Now nothing. I'm right here. You can hear me, can't you? I mean, here I can listen to myself. Let me see. Yep, I can hear it. It's working. And I can hear you, so they should be able to hear you. It's just the way StreamYard works.
Okay, Nadia, can you hear me?
If I can hear you, they can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you, so it's working. StreamYard usually doesn't.
Okay.
And I could hear your echo when I had it going on. Yeah. So no, everybody can hear you because I'm watching the stream on my other monitor.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, everyone, for saying that. I don't know what was going on there for a minute. I couldn't hear nothing. And I don't think they could hear me.
If you see your avatar doing that, can you see that avatar moving? And when that avatar doesn't move, that means that your audio is not working. You see how
what was funny for a minute? It was working. It was blinking, but I couldn't. They couldn't hear me. I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, sometimes I
Okay.
might have to refresh the stream, and that sometimes fixes it for me. But I usually don't have a. Usually, it's just a encoding issue. Sometimes it's some people's devices that they play with. I don't know. StreamYards is a lot better than it used to be, anyways. But you got to work in.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good to me.
Thank y'all so much for sticking around through that. Thank you so much. If you see someone that you don't have, check their content out. Watch a video in full. Leave them a genuine comment. And they'll share the love back to you. And welcome to the Beehive. Oh, and I was like, oh my God, I'm getting raid. And my mind was upset.
Yeah, I rated you because I had only
Like, not
I seen
now,
you on
of
my
all
list. I rated you just a little while ago.
Right.
Yeah, I just
I
noticed
was
you were
like, oh
struggling.
no, not now. Wow.
I like to
Oh
say
my
one thing:
goodness.
check everybody out, but don't hit that button unless you're coming back.
I know that's right.
That is
I
so
know
freaking
that is right.
frustrating. It's so frustrating. Or I mean, it just don't be lying to people like you like their content. I'm giving those fake bot comments. Like that's gives bots a good name because they leave more genuine comments than most people do.
Right.
Now I've seen some really good ones though that come up. I was like, well, that's actually a well thought out comment to get somebody to come back and check the bots actually got it. And as you get some people that just they end up in likely spam, and it's like you don't ask for anything back. You don't expect anything back. That sets up for subbing you. Get in big trouble for doing that. Yeah,
it's not
I've done it though.
Situation.
And it ain't a race to get a whole bunch of people. You can't race it either. You can't race it. It doesn't work. I'm talking from experience. It just can't make it back to everybody. I mean, you just can't do it. It's impossible.
Right. Exactly. And some of them really be getting upset more.
And people get mad at you too. You notice that? I mean, I noticed that people get really mad. I mean, they're like, "How dare he? How dare he not come back and show me love?"
Yes. But most of the time, if you look at their numbers, they still have a small number. And you be like, man, you just wait. You gonna see how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I really, but you know what? When you watch, I mean, a lot of the people
like
I know,
everybody's content.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to subscribe to everybody. You don't have to always leave a comment. I mean, that's the way I was. I just didn't. I felt like they tried, and I used to just subscribe to everybody. But then they would get me back, and then they just leave because they didn't believe that I wasn't interesting enough, or they needed to make more room for more people.
People that's genuine.
Yeah,
people that's genuine. That's what it does.
I just never.
That is what it does.
I used to subscribe to channels that didn't have content. I ran out of room fast.
Right. I just had to explain it to two people. I think day before yesterday. You're not gonna like everybody, and everybody's not gonna like you. That's simple. Not even I go back to those two. I played separate every 2 months. I did too.
Well, I mean, I can hang out for a little bit longer, but I do need to, before my kids start screaming at me, I do need to make them some breakfast. That's why I ended my stream. And so I'll just give you about 10 minutes. I'll be right back. I'll just stay like this. You can make fun of my avatar. I'll be back in a little bit.
I love that avatar. Yeah, now you have to purge yourself. I do it. Some of the ones you had way back. If you go back through, some of the people not even on YouTube no more. Like dead weight. He is. He's a good dad. A very good dad. Thank you, Nadia, for holding me up when I got through that silent. I said, now what was going on? I was like, Nadia or Jeremy don't come up here. Yes, that avatar is giving me life, okay? I like the way he did it. I'm gonna ask him how he do that. The eyes remind me of Wiley a little bit. You found him in Flow Room. I think that's where I got him. I either got him in Flow Room or I got him from you. Check out the eyes. Don't they remind you of Wiley? Oh, he just licked his tongue out. The eyes give you life. Eyes give you life. I feel bad for poor Wiley. Wiley doing his thing though right now. Wiley is doing his thing. Okay, so I must have got him off a Flow page then. Flo was on said yesterday. She was on today, and then we were in there. I was in there Monday, and then last week. He is a good dad. Girl, I am more scared of a cat than I am a dog. I will really actually a cat can have everything. My house, my everything. Now that would be cute, especially if it was a white cat. I ain't doing a black cat for no reason. I can't do a black cat for me, but that would be nice. That would be cute. I always said if I had a house dog, I wanted a poodle with a bow in her hair. Well, I the female dogs more aggressive than the male dogs. You want a cat too, Nadia? Oh, you said that's what you think. A cute cat. Yeah, right. That's a cute cat. That's a sneaky. But I like when people have really big cats that's been around for a while. Like I know this lady got one. Her name is Dora. She named her Dora. Dora got her own chair, her own everything. They even made a little spot in the house like Dora got her own room. Like Dora did a job. Oh, you have a poodle. Oh, really? Oh, I be trying to convince my husband trying to, you know, not cleaning up behind no dogs, not doing anything. Not a female dog. You want some blood drip around to that. Uh, I figured that, Jeremy. Huh? Hold on a minute, y'all. 336. Oh, you got it. Okay. I don't understand what you're asking. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Was it all quiet? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What you laughing about? Serene Silver. You'll never guess what I'm eating. It's the best part of the bag of unhealthy seeds.
Yeah,
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was a doctor's call. Sorry about that.
You want to see the
Good
potato?
though.
I mean, I'm not eating potatoes.
The doctors are going to, FaceTime on the phone. That's neat. That's neat. She said meow. Okay, I see some of the statement. I wonder. Let me see. A female cat once had a mouth. Gets moody once a month. Gets moody at around the house crying. Male cat much better. Okay, because I had heard something. I knew it was something of that character about a female cat. I had heard before, but I'm more afraid of a cat than I am a dog. I'm terrified of a cat. Cats are so sneaky, but yet you don't hear of them killing children or being aggressive to that degree. But little poodles don't do that either. What about what's the name of the little bitty little miniature puppies? They're very very small. They gotta be okay. The little bitty dogs. They're cats rule. Ah, cats rule. But can you don't now that I can agree about the part where you don't hear them clawing children to death or biting somebody, just attacking them and all that. You don't hear all that with that. I can't give them that. Well, it might be my phone. I cannot wait till my mic get here. Is that better, Nadia? It sounds like up close to the line. Kind of like Miss TRG. Is that
Nobody
better?
can guess what I'm eating, and I've been showing it the whole entire time. I'm
Oh,
taking
you
a big
sound.
bite. What?
What you eating? What you eating?
Guess. I want you to guess. I'm just wondering.
Let me see. Today is Wednesday. The kid spaghetti.
It's a generic brand of a popular brand that makes your roof of your mouth hurt really bad.
Make your mouth feel really what?
Yeah. You know, when you eat a lot of it, it makes your roof of your mouth hurt.
Popcorn.
Cereal.
You know what? I'm not a big cereal eater. I don't eat cereal like that, so that won't. I wouldn't have known about it.
It's
I
not
have
Lucky
to ask my husband
Charms,
about it.
but
Make your mouth hurt.
it's a generic brand of
Fruit
Captain
Loops.
Crunch.
It's a brand of what?
Generic brand of Captain Crunch.
Because everybody say the generic ones are harder. That's probably why.
No, the generic ones don't hurt your roof of your mouth.
Oh, they don't. Oh, okay.
Not as bad as the Captain Crunch kind. They
The
put so many
real Captain
preservatives. Yeah, they put so much preservatives in that stuff. Like it'll break
Oh,
your teeth.
okay. I got you. See, my husband is a good Lord, Nadia. She naming all the cereal. My husband is the cereal eater, not me. If I get him, I'm going to get him for him.
My favorite cereal is Honey Bunches of Oats with strawberries.
They are good. Yeah, they are
But
good.
I mean,
My mom eats those a lot.
a box only lasts me like 2 days.
I like Frosted Flakes. I like to add my fresh fruit into mine when I eat it, like a banana or strawberry and peaches.
Yeah, I used to eat those a lot. I mean, it just tastes so. They don't have a lot of flavor like the Captain Honey Bunches of Oats.
Okay. My mama love those honey bunches of oats. She love them. But she
After
can't
your
became
Raisin
without
Bran, the
it.
classic Raisin Bran was always good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They are good.
And my kids like them, and
Definitely.
it has a lot of fiber in it. It's healthier than all the other crappy cereal. I mean, well, unhealthy cereal.
Yeah.
All those
Yeah.
preservatives
They're
cannot be
so.
healthy. Oh my
Ooh,
Jesus.
it's too much sugar in them. My goodness.
Yeah, when you're a kid, I don't know. I mean, if you eat a lot of, I guess it really
Nadia
depends on.
crazy. Captain Crunch could be a damn weapon if it was a hard rock. The gums be cut up like a
It's
razor.
so rock hard.
Just ran through your mouth. And you wonder
Yeah,
how
gums
people
cut up like a
with just
razor,
their gums.
partly. That's for sure. And it does. I'm telling you, it hurts your mouth. And if you were to like, eat
Yeah.
that and then drink some hot coffee, you'd be like, ouch, salt on the wounds.
Yeah, the milk do be good, Nadia, when you get through though. It does.
I
And you know
know.
what? Then
And
you see people with no teeth eating them. You see
especially when
people
you
with
get,
no teeth actually eating them.
yeah, but especially when you get to the bottom of the bag, at the end of the bag of Captain Crunch, or not the I'm eating Colossal Crunch. You get way more cereal for your buck, and it actually tastes better. It tastes the
Okay.
same almost. It's been so long since I
Okay.
spent the extra $3 per. I mean, I don't think I've ever. I can't remember the last time I actually would spend more money on something that I got less for. Oh, I think my daughter
What
hurt
is it, baby?
herself. I'll be right back. Or
Oh,
they're
okay.
fighting. I think they're fighting. We'll be right back.
Uh-oh. I think it is a little cat fight going on behind you. Nadia, will you grab that link for me, please? I think my physical therapist is at the door. It won't take long. Can you see the link, Nadia? I need you to grab that link, baby. My physical therapist is at the door. It won't take long. Hey, Diamond. Y'all come grab the link and come up on the yard. Diamond, Nadia, y'all grab the link and come up. I know. I'm a physical therapist. See, I need somebody to grab the link and come up on the yard.
Okay.
It won't be long.
They don't want to listen. You know, they want to play all over the furniture, and then they end up
Exactly.
jumping on the couch. And they don't listen to me, so I had to go freaking hurt my hand because they're hurting each other, and they don't listen. Jumping on the couch, and somebody got hurt. Basically,
That's what my physical therapist talking about. Somebody at home doctor. My niggas had one too, Nadia. Diamond girl, you want to grab that link for me? Come up.
No, I put it in the chat. Well, I'm not a moderator. I can't drop it. Well,
I
you
got
already
it
got
in
the
the
link
chat
in
right
there.
here.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah. Premier, I'm gonna leave you right here for a second. My physical therapist is here.
Yeah, I got a little bit longer, and then
Okay,
I probably have to go
you
take
gonna
a
hold
cat
on?
nap.
You gonna take? Okay. I just need you to hold the fort down.
Okay, I'll hold it down.
All right. Thank you so much.
I'll use all my claws.
Diamond is gonna come up. Yeah, Diamond's coming up. Let me let her up, and then y'all read my end. Y'all can hold it down.
We got Jeff Dillman in here hanging out. How many people are still hanging out in here? Sterling Silver Stash is hanging out. That's cool.
Let's see. You got
Yeah. Have you ever noticed when you do a live, do you lose people every time you
it's
do a
10
live?
in
I'm just wondering because I know I talked
You
to a
got
few
10.
people. Are you listening? Or are you talking to somebody
Yes,
else?
I am.
I was just wondering if you're talking to me or if I'm not listening to you. I was wondering, oh crap, because it sounds like you're talking to somebody else.
I am. I'm trying to convince somebody down here to come up on the yard, so you won't have to hold it down by yourself for a minute.
Well, I got
But it
one
sounds like you
question.
can hold it down. So yes,
Yeah, I can hold it down. I'm used to being man. It's not that hard.
you
Read the
can do
chat.
it.
I think so.
Jeremy's holding down another spot. I think he's going back and forth. I thought Diamond Girl was coming up. Oh, there go Jeff. Jeff, you want to come up on the yard? Nadia said you can hold it down with your claws.
With my claws. I don't have any
Okay.
claws.
That's what we all got, these doctor's calls and therapy appointments and stuff.
Well, I guess I could sit up here and try to look. I could either try to look
Wait a minute.
cute.
You got somebody coming.
Okay, I'll just
You
sit up
got
here.
help. Hold on. Here she comes. And she make you laugh. Hey, Diamond Girl. Thank you, sweetie.
Hi, Miss
Hey.
Thank you
B-Town.
so
How are
much.
you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay,
Hello,
good.
hello,
Thank you
hello.
for coming in to make everybody laugh.
Yeah, I'm
He got his son up here.
Oh, what
All right, guys.
what you
I'm
say?
now
You
it's
make
the
everybody laugh.
now we're the three avatars.
Okay. No, not me. I needed the wrong
So
person.
who is this on the panel? Who's this? Okay, so you have the text up. I can't see who's up on the. Can't see everybody's name. Chef Dillman. Going to make coffee. Be right back. I need to make some. I don't think I could. Coffee's not going to help me anymore. I just need to take a nap. So how are you? Hi. Hello.
Diamond, can you hear him? Can you hear from here?
Yeah, I can hear.
Diamond,
No, I saw that I
can
was
you
muted,
hear?
so I wasn't saying. Can you hear me? I saw that I
Okay.
was muted, so I wasn't saying anything. I'm just watching, but I'm on my phone right now. But I think I need to turn on my laptop. But how is everyone this afternoon?
There
I'm
you
good.
go.
It just turned afternoon. I'm ready for a cat nap. I call it cat nap when I'm a cat, or I'm taking a nap. Take a couple hour nap. Yeah.
I don't even know who's on your panel. I swear I'd be Miss B-Town. I just like popped into your live and wasn't ready. So hey,
This will get people coming up. It'll be like
who
this
am I
will be like a
talking to?
clickbait. Premier
Hi,
Hell. That's what
Nadia.
That's who you're talking to.
I'm gonna say that again because I was saying hey.
If she clicked on the same message twice, it gets rid of the comment. It's been up there for like I don't know how long.
Okay.
But then it shows the names at the bottom. Then the third one over on StreamYards, it'll make the boxes more sociable distancing style.
Well, I was on my phone, so I really wasn't able to see anything. But I'm logging on to my
And
I can see some things. So, because I don't even know who the hell you are, but how you doing?
I'm good. Here, I guess I'll say hi in the chat. I'll say hi. If you're looking at the chat, that's me.
Okay, well, it's gonna take me a minute to, kind of
See, now I can fit better in the.
to see who you are that's saying hi. But hi, Miss B-Town, how are you? I love you.
B-Town, Miss B-Town.
I love
Jennings.
everybody. Y'all, you guys just don't know, but I love everybody. Shoot, so I'm just a happy girl. So, mm,
That's awesome. I like being happy. Yay! Oh, then where'd those go?
yeah, you don't have me saying imitate you or anything.
Say that again. Ow, my ears aren't working. I wasn't jumping, I just couldn't hear you. I had to turn on my headset.
I just said what you said. I am trying to get logged on so I can see the chat.
You sound just a
Okay, but
little muffled.
B-Town said she wanted me on here so we can laugh. Okay, so we gonna laugh today. Today is a good day.
Oh, okay. I'll make it.
Some
I can make you laugh.
I
I think
have
I
some
can make you laugh.
fun
All right.
related.
Just wait until I find my batteries.
On YouTube.
They probably won't say that. It's different. Eggplant doesn't come with batteries. You can make a battery out of eggplant, though. I mean, if you can make it out of a potato, did you know that you can make a battery out of a potato?
Nope, didn't know that.
Yeah, at least I saw it done. I don't know how real it is. I've never tried it.
I know that you can use a potato as a silencer. I know that.
Oh, now I'm scared.
But a battery out of a potato. No.
I know you can make it out of a lemon, and I'm pretty sure there's enough. There's enough. What do you call it? Probably wouldn't last very long, but I know a lemon. You can make a battery out of a lemon for sure because the acids in it, and the chemical reaction does a battery. Premierel is cute cat. Well, I know. I'm just pretending to be a melon.
Okay.
But high five. Did you wait? Did you thumbs up the live? Did you thumbs up the live? I like this one. Who's sipping on me right now? This is actually pumpkin. This is pumpkin spiced latte. I've never had that before.
Miss V-Town. I cannot wait to learn. I swear, I'm trying to log in to see who you are because I cannot see it on my phone.
Yeah, you have to type in the name exactly as it's spelled. I spelled it. I have to somehow I think it's taken forever because I misspelled it in my description tags, and it doesn't seem like it's still finding it. My people search for my name the wrong way. They missed the E. They added a space, and it's pretty much. Or they add a space, yeah. They missed the E and add a space, or they missed the E, or they add the E and they add a space. It's just all one word spelled Premier Hell, and that's how you find me.
Okay, so no, I'm not trying to find it. No, I'm trying to get onto V-Town.
Oh, V-Town. Yeah, I can't find. That's the thing is that anybody that you type in the chat, you gotta and sometimes you can't even find like Sterling Stash. Like it has to be unique, and if they don't have a channel, if they don't have a unique name, and if somebody else is has their name, you'll never find it. It's almost impossible to find them.
Yeah, unless people just kind of put their own little personal identification in there, something different.
Yeah, the description tags also help. Like if you brand your channel, you show up a lot more. Heather, you have a channel?
Do I have a channel?
Yeah,
I do.
What do you do on your channel?
Diamond Girl Tea Time.
Say that again.
Diamond Girl Tea Time.
Diamond Girl Tea Time. So what do you do? What is your channel about? Like, what's the?
Well,
You just
I do some everything. I play music, we just talk about stuff, current events, and I have a garden, so I talk about that. I cook a little bit, so you know, um, that's
so
what I
you
do.
cook it? Are you cooking and eating my brothers and sisters? Babies and
No,
bacon.
I'm not cooking and eating your brothers and your sisters. I'm
Well, I'd
cooking
say
and
bacon
eating.
only has one particular yeah, it's all the same. Slices. Normally they don't talk. But yeah, tea time, you got a garden. I was gonna grow some Carolina Reapers. I just gotta get to my dad's house. He's got my seeds. It got delivered. Yes. That's probably the only garden I'm gonna have. Probably some tomatoes and some probably grow some other couple other things. It's almost getting too
I
late
don't
to
do
start them.
tomatoes. I don't do tomatoes. I have some I have broccoli, collard greens, Brussels sprouts, beets, green onions, sweet onions, zucchini squash, and I have a raspberry and a strawberry. So that's all that I'm doing right now.
That is a good garden. I like everything you had on there. Collard greens are good if you get a good brand that doesn't have. Have you ever got like a can of collard greens and they like have dirt in them? It's like, ah, heck, that's a cheap brand of collard greens. Collard greens are good if you put like vinegar and salt. Haven't ate
Well,
them
you
in a
know
long
what?
time.
You have to put a little bit more than that in it. You got to put some kind of meat in it.
I eat it.
Normally
I'll eat it. I'll eat it straight out of the can like
when I cook
spinach.
the greens, I use a ham hock. But everybody don't have ham hocks. So if you have like some bacon, you can like kind of fry that bacon up a little bit and pour the grease in it with the bacon. You
That sounds
improvise.
good.
You improvise, and kind of salting it to your taste. You just can, dump some salt up in there, or just dump a whole bunch of stuff up in there. It's like usually when you cook greens, you can put some onion and some um I use garlic onion. I use the garlic onion seasoning, and I use the real garlic. And like I said, if I don't have the ham hock, or I don't use salt pork. Some people, I don't even think that they even make that now, salt pork. But I just add a little bit of bacon grease with some fried bacon and break that up and throw that in there.
It sounds good. Mm.
It is good.
I never tried it like that. But yeah, bacon would set it off, I think. Just bacon alone. Man, bacon goes good with a lot of things, doesn't it? Man, bacon goes good on salad, hamburgers. Sounds good in that. Oh, what's that other thing I used to have bacon in? Oh, yeah, deviled eggs. Ooh.
Deviled eggs and bacon? No.
Oh, you just sprinkle on have a deviled egg and throw some crispy chunks of bacon on top of those deviled eggs. Oh, you will be like, wow, I never thought that would taste that good. It is that good.
I think I can feel you, but
You'd have
as
to try
far as
it.
a presentation type of thing, it's not like you want a big bunch of bacons. Now I can go with the bacon bits, but I've
Well, the
never
bacon, if you get the real,
um,
the fake
bacon
bacon, like if
on
you get if you
deviled
get the
eggs.
if you get the Cormick, the generic, all that is like wheat flavored, and it doesn't even taste anything like bacon. It's like flavored, artificially flavored bacon bits. And is that what you're talking about? Because they do actually have real bacon bits, but they're like extremely expensive when you buy those. They come in a little tiny little thing, and they're like
Mhm.
ridiculously expensive.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
those are the
they're
same thing as
now.
what you cook bacon up really crispy and then crush it up into bits. and you sprinkle it on top of the deviled eggs. I wasn't saying wrap the deviled egg in bacon. It's just like crunchy, crispy, crunchy.
Well, I'm gonna have to try that because I've never tried bacon bits on top of deviled eggs. Mm-mm. But I
You will be
try it.
like,
You
wow,
know.
that is so good. It does. It sets them off. Like it gives a whole different punch to them. And it's like, oh, the bacon just, it makes it addicting. I don't know what it is. Bacon is good. But if you eat straight bacon, oh, boy, do you feel guilty after about 10 pieces. Actually, about 4 pieces. I feel guilty as heck. They're like, I ate all that bacon. I wonder how many calories that was. Now, I wasn't worried about the calories. I'm worried about the cholesterol. They said I had high cholesterol like 4 years ago, and I wonder how high it is today. So you off the charts. That's why I need to grow more with things in my garden. Nothing like this, because I mean, I wouldn't want to grow anything. I mean, mushrooms are cool, but I don't know how you would grow mushrooms. It's like a fungus. But they're good
Yeah,
too.
I mean, well, unless you eat mushrooms like that, then I can see a need to grow them like that. But I don't eat mushrooms, so the
Yeah,
little
I
ones
don't eat
that I
mush.
do cook, I just go and get them at the store.
That's what I usually do. I've never even thought about growing mushrooms. Cause I know it's a what do you call that? It's a fungus, and it's got to be like you need the
Yeah, it is.
spores.
Yeah.
They're all a fungus. I mean, some of them have a lot of value. I think I don't know what they have for value, but I never looked into what vitamins. How beneficial is a mushroom? Is it like lettuce? That has basically no nutritional value except for a little tiny bit of fiber.
Good question, but I
What?
don't know. Good question. I have no idea. I have no idea the value of a mushroom.
Yes, it's charged. You guys just be good for a little bit longer. I need something to keep him entertained while I take my nap. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna go get them their tablets. They need something to look. Well, they asked for it, but they asked for it nicely. We'll be right back.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, so how's everybody? Damn girl tea time. Hi. That's you, right?
Yes.
I just called you damn girl. That's diamond girl. My bad. I wonder if there's any diamonds on here. I've never searched for diamond. I bet you there's gotta be a diamond. A diamond filter. Curious what this one. Come on, be a diamond. This is not a diamond. This is like girl stuff. I don't want to look like a girl. I figure diamonds are girls' things, It's like I don't want a diamond, and not unless it's like I find it and I can split it up and sell it for $1 million. Then I can pay all my bills, and then I'd have like a whole bunch left over to just what? It's dirty now. You can't really play with money anymore. So
I am like cracking up over this chat.
What are they?
Okay.
Seems like the chat froze on my end, but I'm on a top chat, so I can't really. Maybe that's why I can't really. The chat's not moving. You got the diamonds. Diamonds are forever.
Siren, hi. How are you? Miss B Town, where are you? You asked me to come up on your live and you're not even here. Okay, you know what? Give me your name again because now I'm up on the computer, so I can find you.
Me?
Unless someone here that's a mod that can drop your link.
I don't know. I think all the mods went to sleep.
Oh shit. Okay, what's your name again? Or put it in the chat.
Just type in IBASE.me.
Wait. IBASE.
Yeah, and then .me and hit enter in your web browser. It's the link to my. It'll redirect you right to my website, so you don't have to do any searching. It redirects you right to my YouTube.
Okay, I want to go to your YouTube. So it's IBASE.
.me. That'll redirect you to YouTube, my channel. It's a redirection. It's a URL that so I pay money for it. It's my domain. It's the website domain. I have it set to my URL. It just redirects you right to my YouTube page.
Okay, I got you. Hi, Premier L.
Hell.
Hi.
Hell.
Hell. Premier Hell. I said L, but Hell. And
it's okay. Sounds.
You laughing? I'm laughing too. Cause it's like, what the hell, Miss B Town? Where are you? Don't be like well, who's that said fell asleep on their channel?
Oh, that was me. That was probably me. I do fall asleep. I put people up on the panel, and I'm not doing it no more.
I don't think that it was you. Okay, so wait a minute. On here, if you would tap in the chat, I would see your name is Ibe, Emmy.
No, I am Premier Hell. When you type that into the top of the web
URL, you're Premier Hell. Okay.
Yeah, it'll redirect you to that. That's how it makes it easier than having to like drop a link. I have my own link, ibase.me. And that if you want to see everybody that's a member of my channel, you just go /members. So it's pretty cool. I don't know. I spent a lot of time making it, and it's just like, wow, I never thought that domain would come in handy like that. It was so how hard it is to find a URL like a link that's easy to spell and less than like 6 characters and a dot. Like, no, it's 7 characters. Hey, it's exactly 7 characters. Except for the period.
Well, I'm not computer savvy, so it's probably where it would probably take you like 8 minutes or less. It probably take me about 15 or 20, to kind of figure it out. It's like, oh, okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I got to be a little bit more clear when I say, okay, in your web browser, just type in and if I don't spell it out, people think it's IBAS, and it's not. It's IBase, but base is still spelled, but the sound of base is still spelled like bass, and so it's like, oh my gosh, like first base.
Yes. Well, I got it now. So, okay, I will definitely do that and go there.
And then you don't even have to do nothing if you just say, I guess leave a comment if you want, but that definitely makes it easier to look at your channel.
Okay.
Since you can't go to channels anymore.
I know. Isn't that horrible? It's like, man, that was just like the easiest thing to do is just like click.
Well, there's a video on there if you have a computer, and you can get and then you can also do it on your phone if you have a decent phone. You can get Kiwi web browser, and I made a tutorial for the phone and for the Android phone, and it only works it works for all Chrome PCs that have Google Chrome on it. So okay, this sucker's making me dizzy. Back to the melon. Wow. was gonna take a nap, but I don't want to leave you up here all by yourself.
Yeah, I mean that was like really a big thing, you know, for them taking that feature away from YouTube.
Yeah, that was a pain in the butt. I know, and it's like when you're a moderator. I mean, on my own channel, I was gonna make a tutorial. When I wake up, I'm gonna try to make a tutorial because I don't. I mean, I pretty much going live early this morning. Kind of left my night free to do some work after I wake up from my nap. So I can I was thinking about making a tutorial on pretty much like when you're hosting a. There's not a lot of people that are aware of how simple, I mean, how free and simple it is to have like a localized chat bot on your channel. So you would be able to find anybody in the chat link, verify who's who, and pretty much run games and stuff on top of that, you know. So I'm just gonna make like I need to make it to the tutorial on, you know, this is how easy it is, and it doesn't require very much like processing power. I mean, depending on what you have it doing, if it's just keeping track of everybody in the chat, then it's not going to do nothing except for you'll just be able to find everybody, keep track of the currencies, how much time people are spending in your stream and in your chat when you're doing a live stream. And then you can see if somebody's who they say they are by their ID, which I thought was like, why not share that? Because I just realized it was a way to keep track of who is who, you know, because people are trolling people now. It's really, really bad.
All day. Yeah, they are all day long, you know, and it's like you have nothing better to do than to
I know, right? But now since the trolls realize, oh, I can fake somebody and they wouldn't know, they wouldn't be able to check if it was me. And I knew that was going to be a problem because I could picture the use. What is the reason for them taking away, and what are we losing when they take it away? Well, when they have a moderator go check out a channel to verify, or if you actually see somebody say something that you normally know the person doesn't talk like that, you want to verify that it's the person. And you normally, like when you see somebody in the chat, sometimes you're used to them waving at you and they don't even recognize you're there. And so I'm thinking, what if people have my name and floating around in the chat and making people like think like I'm ignoring them and giving me or saying something bad about them, or, you know, and then they're thinking that it's me, you know, and so they could easily be doing that to troll people, to get people to go, well, F that guy, I'll just search for him and I'll unsubscribe. He's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
You know what? And that's what people are trolling doing. They could be doing it to anybody.
But that's why you have to get to know your chat. You know, get to know your people, you know, your supporters.
Yeah, that's what I have. I've been watching the chat. I mean, sometimes it's really hard, and it's really hard to pay attention. But when it's when I make somebody a moderator, I pretty much know them pretty well, and I know they're not going to do that. But when you got a lot of people in the chat, you know, sometimes you just can't really tell. You can't see what's going on. The moderators, that's why you have so many moderators. You need them because they can't. Right? They got to make sure people ain't being the wrong, you know, and this way they can shout it out to the host, let the host know that somebody was faking somebody out, you know, because I've had it happen on a couple friends of my stream, and it's frustrating to see that happen to somebody getting trolled, trying to make them look.
It's a tough job trying to be a moderator, you know, and, you know, watch everything because, you know, I'm a Gemini, so, you know, I see 99% of everything, and it's like at one point, you know, being a moderator, you know, I was running 3 different devices, you know, to catch certain shit. But it's like, look, just one person, you can't do it all. So it has to be a team effort, you know, to do that. And it's like really people that you feel cool with and comfortable with. I'll tell you guys the story of I didn't moderate this person, but you know, I felt like this person was cool, and this person, you know, within the last couple of weeks came to kill and destroy my channel, you know, with flagging and blocking and just, you know, saying different things. And
yeah, that's what I mean, I don't understand why people are so like, why don't they spend the effort on what they're trying to destroy somebody's channel? Why don't you just spend the effort on making your channel better? And stop worrying about other people. Or why don't you learn something with all that energy and time you waste on that? Why don't you do something better with your time?
But you're looking at people that don't even. But you're looking at people that don't have channels. They're just subscribers. You know, That's what you're
Yeah.
looking at. So, you
I
know,
mean, they
it's
could be
just
spending their so they could be
always being
spending
in a
their time a
bar.
lot more productive than causing drama. I mean, causing
Yeah.
somebody
Well,
causing
unfortunately,
somebody frustration. This doesn't seem
mhm,
productive at all.
I hear you. I feel you, but unfortunately, that's not what it is. So,
But I mean, all I can say is they're not thinking ahead. I don't know. That's all it is. I've known. I remember when I was a kid, and I remember I don't remember my exact thought process, but I do remember it was fun. It was fun when I was a kid, when I was really young, probably about, probably looked about, let's see, probably about this old when I was doing it. It was I was a little, well, you know what I mean? And I would, uh, I would pick on my sister to get her to scream and hit me, and then she'd hurt herself. And I thought it was funny when she hit me, she'd hurt herself. And I did that just for a little bit of attention. And I don't know exactly what made me do it, because I was bored. I mean, I don't understand it. I mean,
kids are
that's the one
kids.
thing. Yeah, but
Kids are kids.
I
Kids are gonna
remember
do dumb shit that don't
the
make any
laugh.
sense.
I mean, but I wanted to play. I wanted to play, and I didn't get my way, so I'd bug her, and she'd scream, and I thought that was the way she screamed was funny, and maybe it's just the fact that you get some type of attention out of it, and the kids and whatever the people are doing it, they like to have that attention, and that's pretty much they just haven't grown up yet and figured out that that's not the right kind of attention you want.
You know what? But I would call it just being a boy and just being bad, but I would never have put it in the category as attention seeker. It's like this is just being a boy because I have 3 sons. I have 3 sons and a daughter, and the daughter is the baby. So, I saw the things that my sons would do to one another, and then the things that my sons would do to their sister, and it's like they're just being boys. That's the way that I look at it.
Yeah, they're just playing around. I mean, but I just that's why I say it's all these people doing this stuff has got to be. It's just a childish thing. It's a childish phase. It's like they just got frozen in childhood. They have never grown up. If they're any older than, they never decided to learn anything.
Well, are you still doing those same things, Premier?
What's that? Oh no, I don't mess with people.
Sister.
No, heck no. Me and my sister get along really well now. I mean, but no, it was just back when I was younger, and we were both like really young teenagers, and she was just like probably in like 4th grade, 5th grade. We was young, like, and having school and everything, and I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to learn anything when I was younger. I just wanted to play, I don't want to grow up. I want to get to this kid. That's pretty much what it was. All I would do is play video games, and when I got grounded for my video game, then I would just like, push my sister's buttons to get a rise out of her when I was a kid. I'm not proud of it. That's kids will be kids, and I'm just trying to figure out how to explain to a kid that just doesn't, Why don't you go outside and dig in some dirt, and there's so many other things you could be doing with your time. You might even go dig in the yard and find some actual freaking gold or something. Find some lost there's so many things you find laying around in places you'd be amazed. I found when I was exploring when I was a kid, I found a class ring that was really, really old.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably, I'm not sure what the gemstone was because I just gave it to a girl that I liked just to hear, I don't know. It was probably worth a fortune. I have no idea. I mean, I looked it up later, but I couldn't remember all the engravings or what type of stone it was. But I just gave it. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know the value of what it was then anyways. I mean, I found some really cool old knives that I still have, but my grandfather that, he's no longer around anymore, but he held on to my knives for like 15 years and finally gave them back to me. Well, wait until he gave it to me. He gave them back to me because he only come around every so often a year. He'd travel a lot. And I had these knives that were like really old. And they had one that was a survival knife that I found in the ditch that had you could tell that it was old, and it was in the sleeve and everything. And the sleeve had to get polished up. He even cleaned up all the knives that are all rusted. And he ended up giving them back to me. And it was like, wow, I totally forgot about these knives. He even told me back when I was a kid, he's going to give it back to me when I was old enough to have them. And I still have them to this day. I don't have them with me. I have them. They're at I left them at my dad's house. They're up in a safe spot. But I'd probably get lost around here. But yeah, just you'd be amazed when you just go out and search around. But nowadays you can't really. Now there's no, like, they want you to stay indoors. Now animals can get you sick, and all these freaking weird things be happening, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep distracted. I don't want to think about all the stuff going on. I think that might actually be just know that it's not safe outside. Check the news. Check the news. Watching the news too much, man, that's gonna make you freaking go nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. I have today, this morning I got up, I said, well, I'm gonna make some masks. And so I got up to go and look and pull out my sewing machine. I said, damn, it's not in here, so it must be in the garage somewhere. But that's my plan, or to make some masks, and because we're gonna be in this situation for a minute, so I may as well have some cute little thing going around my nose and my mouth.
Unless they come up with some magical treatment that makes it, I mean, it's still going to be like something you don't really want to catch. It's like a regular flu. But if they come up with some like really, really, really magical treatment for it, something that could just literally like knock it down. But I have a feeling even if they did and they thought they were safe, it's going to mutate and it's going to be even scarier. So I'm kind of scared about that too. What if? But it's like, and the second wave's got me nervous. History repeats itself. That's how the Simpsons keep telling this. Everybody says, oh, the Simpsons said this, and the Simpsons. All they doing is playing on history. And the old wise old saying that history repeats itself.
Yeah.
It's like scary. I hope not. I could be wrong.
No, I think history repeats itself, and but what really kind of is getting to me at the end of the day is that these different states are wanting to open the states back up, and I have a girlfriend that lives in Georgia, and she was telling me that okay, they opened up a nail shop and they opened up this and they opened up that, but now since they opened up the state. And it wasn't even a day that they're coming up with new, what they say, like 6 different other symptoms of the COVID-19. And
yeah, I watched that one too. I remember they had like a lot of different, like, what was it, headache? I don't remember.
Sweat, what they say, sweats, backaches, if you can't smell or you can't taste anything, it's like, but this is what you guys wanted to do, to open the state back up. So, it's just going to be another wave, wave of the virus, and at the end of the day.
What scares me the most is what if I caught it from my freaking feline friend, like somebody down the block, and the cat went down the block and left and got it from another cat that was a block away. They got it from another cat a block away. They got it from another cat a block away. And it's traveling through your pets.
Yeah, through the pets. Well, thank God I don't have any pets. And thank God that I am practicing social distancing. But, this is crazy. What these people are doing and wanting to open up the state so quickly. And but like I said, at the end of the day, we're talking about depopulation, and it's like the numbers. You have to still look at the numbers.
I mean, really, I mean, if you think about it,
it's weekly, whether it's monthly, there's still a depopulation, going on there. So,
and the scary part is it obviously came out of labs, so there's no telling what this thing's going to be. And they even thought that the first epidemic, the Spanish flu, they thought that thing came from a lab. I don't think they had the abilities to do stuff back in 100 years ago because our technology couldn't have been
No,
near
they
as
didn't.
advanced.
No, absolutely not. They did
But
not.
they really believed back in those days that it was man
Let's go
made.
back. Let's go back to the last 25, 30 years, you know. And so from, like some things that I have read about the COVID-19, it was, and I think it's probably in my phone because I'm sure that I probably like screenshotted it or saved it. But they were talking about actually this right here was discovered, invented like over 25 years ago. And 3 to 5 years after that, they had a vaccine for it. So it's copyrighted and everything, but I just need to like go back into my phone and look and see that.
They copyrighted a virus. That's so funny. Yeah, that's evil. How could you copyright that?
It was done. It was done like 25 years ago. This right here, what we're dealing with today, yeah, sure was. And so
It's called a de-vaccine. No, it's called a depopulation virus. Wow.
Hey, that'll work too. Yep, that will work because that's what it's doing. It's doing sure, definitely, taking people out, daily behind it. And it just kills me when I go to the store. I see the people that would just walk around with no gloves, no
It's
mask.
like, well, you know what? We can't
Nothing.
afford Social Security, so we're just gonna like buy this virus for $1 billion from the Chinese government, and then we're gonna release it in China and blame it on them. I don't think so. I don't think that happened. I highly doubt that. And I think it's more believable that they were working on it, trying to develop a vaccine for it, and they thought they did, and they let the guy go, and it came back a little stronger and changed, and then it spread. They weren't aware of it actually doing it at the time because it spread so fast, and then they caught it, and they didn't know exactly for sure, and they're like, "Oh crap, that thing escaped." But I don't know what to believe. There's so many different stories and ideas,
Yeah,
and so you can come up with your own. You can come up with what you hear, and then you can come with your own speculation, your own ideas,
yeah,
and somebody put
yeah,
their own
yeah,
ideas in with
yeah,
what really could
true.
have happened.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to let the guy off the hook that the one that actually created the virus and how did it get out and
Yeah, I've
don't
never
let
heard
that guy
anything
off
about
the hook.
that.
Don't let that guy off the hook. Come on now.
I don't know. I mean, I never heard of anybody creating. I know that they do
His
biological stuff. They
ass should
started
be
up.
in jail and in a padlock cell with
Where'd
his
you hear this from?
penicillin.
Because I can probably debunk it if it's there. I could. I don't know. I mean, there's so much misinformation on the internet that they had this conspiracy where this YouTuber was spreading these rumors about the patient zero, and then everybody's like everybody that's following him is like they're giving them death threats and all this stuff, but without particularly directly threatening them. They're talking third party, death threats.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wishing evil upon the person that did the evil. It's like what it doesn't make evil begets evil. What planet is everybody from?
You know what?
But
That only tells you and it confirms that, we got a bunch of goddamn nuts out here,
well, yeah, I
crazy
mean,
people,
and
and
that's scary as hell. All you gotta just one person says,
yeah,
"I don't like what you say, kill him. Let's go war." And all I said was, I didn't even say, what did I say? Holy shit, what the? I was trying to be funny. I'll start throwing tomatoes at you. But they're not tomatoes, they're rocks.
yeah, I like the rocks, shit. Yeah, let's just get you off of this platform with the rock. This is funny, but it's not funny because where we are today, it's sad, and it's like I look
I
at,
mean, they always think of
just
this is what this in a lot of those movies, like like The Matrix and how like their depopulation. It's like what I don't understand is why there's so much planet Earth, right? Where we need some, but you see how much land is out there. You're like,
yes,
if you ever traveled,
yes,
there is so much freaking space.
yes,
But
yes,
why do they want to keep us so closely together?
huh?
Why do they
Well,
not let us build where we want to build? Why does it cost so
well,
much to go farther out of the city? Or why does it cost so much in certain parts of the city? Why does it
because
cost
I
so
tell
much?
you, I'll say this is because we don't know where their what do they call them, their shelters, their are. You know, we don't know where they are, and so I kind of feel like that's the reason why certain land's not available. You know, why they're not doing anything with it because they can have those little underground, underground shelters and things going on, and we don't know. They don't tell us anything because first of all, like our government is our government, but you have to look that there's another somebody else leading them on, and then there's somebody else leading them on. So it's like it's just crazy. We're just fed any information that they want to feed us, you know, at this
Mhm.
point. But we have to think realistically and rationally, about the big picture. And it's like every movie that, we watch, these people are telling us in this movie, what the things that are happening. You just think that it's just a movie, but no, you have
Yeah,
to
you're
look
taught that's
behind
what it is. They're hiding the movie. They're hiding a lot of the facts inside movies so that when somebody tells you, you just think, man, you watch too much TV.
it.
Or you watch you're stuck in a movie. This is real life. But now it's like when you see something like this happen, it's like, wait a second, are all the movies not real? Or maybe
Yeah,
maybe there's a partial truth to those movies I was
yeah.
watching.
And that's what I'm looking past. And when I watch these different movies, it's like, there's the message is real plain. I mean, they made the movie, so the message is real clear,
Yeah, I
but
mean, and the
somebody
best
that's
way.
watching is thinking, okay, it's just a movie, but no, it goes a little bit deeper than that. You just have to kind of like open up yourself and
The best
to,
way
to do it.
to hide the truth is in the middle of a whole bunch of lies.
Yeah. And that's what they've been doing for years and forever, just hiding the truth. But, at the end of the day, what is it that you and I can do? You know,
Well,
at
the
the end
best
of the
thing,
day, what is
everybody,
it that you can do? And I'm thinking, what is it that I can do? I can't do shit. So it is what it is. So it's almost like we
stay
just have
home
to,
and then just be careful when you go out and pretend that
right,
you have it,
right,
just in case you do
exactly,
end up getting it, you don't transfer it. And I didn't like that one
exactly.
thing. I was like, I really thought that one thing about Mike Pence just not wearing a freaking mask. I thought that was what a great role model. Yay! I thought that guy was like really religious and stuff. I mean, wow. I mean, that kind of was like that's kind of like I mean maybe I'm wrong, but
But
I mean, I'm
when
just
you look
saying, if
at
you want to be a
some
role model,
people,
you would want to encourage you
hey,
yourself
but
would
you know
humble
what?
yourself and do
Look,
as you want other
when
people to
you look
do.
at when you look at some people that don't have a desire to really want to live, or they don't have anybody, they don't have anything,
Yeah, what do they
then
got to
I
lose?
see, I
But
see
what if
record of
it's
them.
you? If it's you that doesn't want to
If
live,
it's
why would you
me,
take everybody out with you if you're not wearing a mask?
you know what,
That's
honey,
not
it's
that's.
me over here. I wipe down every other day with
Mm-hmm.
bleach, ammonia. I guess I use ammonia. Ammonia can kill me just on ammonia. But I'm just making sure, that myself and my grandbaby that's here with me, we are protected, and and it's all good. But you do have those that don't give a shit, and I see them in the stores with no mask,
It's
no
I know,
gloves, and
but that's the thing is like if you, even if you don't care about yourself, at least care about others.
how can someone that don't
You
care
have a
about
point.
themselves going to give a shit
You
about somebody else?
you have a good
If
point
you
there.
don't care
I
about
never
you,
thought
you're not
about
going to
that.
give a damn about anybody else. For real.
You have a good point there.
Huh, huh.
I guess I just didn't think about anybody freaking actually not caring about themselves. It just makes no sense.
No, no, it
But I mean,
doesn't.
it's this crazy world these days. There's not like like whether it seems like it's like we're supposed to be happy. It's happy. It is. It's Happy Wednesday. There's a lot to be happy about. That's what I always
There's a
try to
lot to
focus
be
on.
happy about, especially if
People
we
focus on all the negative, and there's so much more to be
have,
happy about.
I just say, as long as I know that I'm COVID-19 free, I'm happy about that.
You know, you
We
can keep
still
it
have
that way
to,
if you're being
go
careful,
with
and then
we still have to go with, the everything that's going on as far as surviving and being able to meet, our
Mhm.
responsibilities and all that kind of stuff too. Yeah, it is what it is with that. But at least I'm COVID-19 free today. And
You got a
my
test. You
man,
got a test. I haven't got tested, but I haven't had any symptoms, and I mean, who knows? I mean, I could still have it and be asymptomatic, and they don't know how long it could possibly stay with somebody that's basically immune, almost completely immune. Just like
well,
that one
that's
time
yeah,
back with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Ebola virus, or that was Ebola. Was it Ebola or no?
Hey, you know what? Can you believe how quickly they got rid of that shit? It was like that because ooh, I don't know what was going on with the with the Ebola, but they
Yeah, yeah, and
they
then
cured that shit quickly and they contained that shit quickly. They sure did. That was
yeah,
contained
and
quickly.
this was just kind of like, I mean, and
Go ahead.
I mean,
Go ahead.
this was crazy though. I mean, if you looked at it, because I was heard about it way before December. I heard about it like I'm pretty sure it was like I heard about it. It was like partial news, partial like it was like and they keep saying it came out December 31st, but no, it came out earlier than that because there was reports of a
Yeah.
conspiracy that it was like, and it was all a conspiracy, but it ends up being completely something happened to change the whole world for we know it right now. So
And from what I can remember to date, it was probably like sometime around the ending of August and September.
oh, you know what? I can actually find out because I remember
Yeah.
I have to go through my I can look and see at the YouTuber.
But then, but also they didn't put out a lot of anything information out about it and the containment and the symptoms. They never did any of that. So it's like, wow. But I know that September, October, November, December, January, February, March, like between 5 months later, 4 to 5 months later, is basically when I was told that my position was being um, ended because of the COVID-19, and that was like March the 6th.
So how many months has it been? So okay, so I went back too far.
Go back to like the end
No, okay, this is
August, September.
I'm looking at a YouTuber. This is the first YouTuber, and I've been watching them ever since. And this is one of the videos I landed on after seeing it. And they didn't name it anything, so okay, it's not named anything. They're just talking about. He was just talking about it, and it was like 6 or 7 months ago. And he talks about lungs and stuff, and then he talked about this, and then even mentioned hopefully this because he came up to it, and that was 5 or 6. COVID virus 3 months ago, coronavirus. There's missing. Wow.
No, I mean, it goes back all the way to like the August, September.
No, because I watched videos of
But
this
we
dude
were,
in
but
December.
they were just touching on it. They were just touching on it back then. And when we became aware of it, it may have been like in December, January, really made aware that this is some shit that's happening right now. Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, it's
Silver
crazy, but
Stash
I know.
says October. Silver Stash says October, back in October. But just I don't know. I just Silver Stash.
Yeah, because I can't remember it because they're trying to hide the fact that it's been around a lot longer than they.
Yeah, I remember it going back to like August, September.
I don't remember going back that far. I do remember it. I do remember hearing something. I do remember reading or hearing something about it in like December sometime. I just don't remember the exact date. And the video, I can't find the video on the place that I know I thought I saw the video from. And I know he's missing some videos because he was talking about it early January. He was talking about it. And that all those videos are gone. All the videos are listed on his channel or probably unlisted or something.
Yeah, well, when
I first met this, when they started
talking about the talking about this, it was back, like I said, the ending of July, August, up in there. But
It could
when
have
it
been.
started,
It might have been back that far, and then it
yeah,
just like it
yeah, it
blended
was
together
because
because
I remember, but it was like they were just talking about it, but it became a pandemic. What,
I
somewhere
really don't remember it being
in
that long ago. Because I do
December?
remember it being kind of cooped up in like I remember it was like Christmas vacation and stuff, and I remember like having a lot of free time on my hands.
Hmm.
I was watching YouTube, looking at the news, kind of looking at see what's coming up. See what because I always look for like possible like catastrophes because every year you're going to get some type of catastrophe. Well, guess what? This year we got one hell of a catastrophe. And I didn't even see this coming. I was thinking something more along the lines of a big major earthquake, not a pandemic. I mean, but then it was mentioned in December. It was mentioned. I heard it from that channel. I heard him saying, hopefully this doesn't come to be a pandemic. But all those videos are gone. He only got everything up to 3 months ago, which was in February, not in January. In February, he even spoke it. Hopefully it doesn't, but this looks like it
Yeah.
has a potential to become a pandemic.
Okay, well, that's when it became a pandemic, but we
But
have
this
to
was
look
3
at
months
where.
before it even became a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And people have been shouting him out because this dude just said it was, and that's how he's grown so much. He's gained in the last like 5 months, he's gained like 500,000 subscribers. I've basically been watching the guys popping up on my feed all the time ever since last
Well,
year.
I need all his subscribers. At least half of them.
Oh my gosh, I would never be able to
Wait,
read the chat or get to know anybody.
What's his name? Because I want to go to his channel and see what he's doing so I can talk about the same shit that he's talking about so I can get all of them subscribed.
But he's got a lot of his name's Dr. John Campbell, like Camp, it looks like spelled like Campbell.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the guy that I first wait, it says February disease model states, but he does a lot of updates on how it progressed. But I know he basically keeps saying you know what? Actually, like some of these videos that say 2 months are actually a little bit older, like 4 months ago. So the one that says 4 months is the one that says 3 months might actually be almost 5 months old. Let me look at the date. This one has almost 1 million views. January 26th. I know we talked about it earlier than this. Or maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, wait a minute. Silver Siren says, yeah, the YouTuber BJ the Crow talked about the mailman having the sickness before they let me scroll down a little bit more up and get that out of there so I can freaking see. Okay.
This might have been the first video I watched.
The mailman having the sickness before they even before they even mentioned the virus could travel on the mail. Huh.
No, it was this right here, January 26th is the last video I see on here that was talking or labeled or looked like it was related to it. Everything else is gone. Like they don't want him to have it up or something.
Well, I'm looking at, okay, it's traveling on the mail, but I don't know if you guys like be watching like your local news and they're talking about for it to be like, say that we're in a grocery store, and we're on one aisle and so you hear somebody sneeze on the other aisle. They're saying that can remain airborne between 5 and 6 hours. So just think that, okay, somebody sneezed on this aisle and it's airborne for 5 or 6 hours, and you walk around unbeknowing that they done sneezed. You done got the coronavirus if you're not protected. That's what I'm looking at. It's nothing good. So Briggs says, hi, Sir Briggs, how are you? I don't know which Miss B-Town is, but she just kind of left me here with Premier, and it's all good. Premier and I, we're just kind of like chopping up and talking about this and that, right, Premier?
Right. If I fall
Right.
asleep, it's not my fault. I said I wanted to
Well,
take
if
a
you
nap.
fall asleep, I'm going to click my ass up out of here because I'm not going to be up in here by myself. So as long as I have
Well,
somebody,
we've been here for like what, an hour?
well, I don't know how long I've been in the live with you guys, but
I
this is
rated her. I rated her at. I see. I started. Let me see. I because I could tell exactly. I rated her right when I ended mine, and I came up on the panel like not even 10 seconds later, and so mine was 2 hours and 3 minutes long, and I'm pretty sure I started at 9:40 my time. So 9:40, 9:40, 10:40, 11:40.
okay. Well, I will definitely go back and
Yeah.
subscribe to you, and I hope that you subscribe to me too, because I'm Diamond Girl, the Tea Time. I just changed my name, like last week, so I used to be the Tea Dropper, but it's just Diamond Girl Tea Time.
Well, I definitely want to continue the conversation. You might have a panel sometime. Come up and talk. Finish talking. Because I've been up here, it's definitely been like 2 hours, and that's 2 hours of nap I could have had. But
Get out of here. 2 hours of nighttime. I mean,
two hours of
nighttime.
a nap. I know, but
Yeah.
it's all good. I mean,
Well,
I
I
only
haven't
need
had a
2 or
nap
3
today.
hours.
I haven't had a nap today. I've been doing little things. I'm doing some little things like on my little garden growing
Yeah.
up, and definitely hope that you subscribe to me. Look
Well, I'm
me up.
sure I will. I
And,
just want to make
wait a
sure I
minute.
do it
Let me
right.
read the comments. Let me read the comments from here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I read that. Read that. Okay, Siren's is cracking up laughing. Oh yeah, been here a while. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you so much. I am enjoying talking to Premier. I am.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm just like, I'm about, I mean, it's like, I'm just so like, I so want to fall asleep right now.
are you ready to go to sleep? Well, if you're ready to go
No,
to
it's like I
sleep,
really want to lay down too. I don't even know if I'll be able to sleep, because all the coffee I drank
we
this morning. But at least I want to lay down because I'm getting a little headache going on. The coffee headache, drink too much coffee, dehydrated.
but you know,
I
really
want to
go
lay
to
down
sleep.
and
When I realized that I couldn't drink coffee anymore because it was really affecting my stomach.
I don't
I
even know
didn't
that
have
really.
headaches. It was just like my stomach. And so I had to leave the
What the
coffee
heck did I just
alone.
drop in this chat? That wasn't me. Oh, that was me. That was my chat. I went to the wrong one. I thought I was still in the chat here. See, I told you I was there. All right.
Oh, but this is
Well, definitely I always check my comment section, and I'll remember you. I know your icon. Is that what your icon looks like right there? Same one? Yep. Yep. It looks
yeah,
good. Close enough. Close enough. I see. It's super tiny. My eyes are.
okay, well I got you too. So I don't know where his detail is. Silver Siren says, go take a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap. I will catch you all later. I'm trying to figure out what the end stream button is. It's not even my stream.
Well, this is on Mrs. B Town, so it's like, look, Miss B Town, where you at? Don't be like Tracy now. They say
Well,
she
tell
fell
her
asleep on the live stream.
I said I have to go take a cat now. I can't stop yawning. I'm gonna make everybody fall asleep, and then, well, I guess you'll get the watch time. They can't leave if they're sleeping. Anyways, I will talk to you later. I start acting goofy
All
when I
right.
get super sleepy.
Everyone have a
Everybody,
fantastic evening and be safe.
good night, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, good night is morning. Good night, good night, good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, Miss B Town.